I just noticed Jeff's car in the parking lot, and he has an awesome license plate. So it's #1 speaker, and he's speaking, and so I think that that's one of the things that he's doing, that with his speech title, Step Into Your Tomorrows. Thank you.
I have to correct that. Not #1 speaker, just one speaker. Just
Oh.
one of many. What?
That's what you want to eat.
When you look in a mirror, do you see somebody who is confident about stepping into their tomorrows? Someone who knows what they want out of life and who they want to become? Or do you see someone else? Fellow Toastmasters, there is a way to be confident about stepping into our tomorrows. And it's right in front of our eyes. These speakers who are speaking today, with speeches conceived yesterday and born today out of imagination. What's the difference between creating a speech and a plan for our tomorrows? Step with me, if you will, into tomorrow. What do you want to do? What do you want to have? Who do you want to be? Step into your tomorrows and imagine them. Imagination has that power, along with work to get us there. Science offers proof. Dr. Pasquale Leone of Harvard Medical School did a piano experiment. Gave two groups scales to play on the piano. They had never played the piano before. One group was assigned to practice. The other group was assigned only to imagine practicing. By the end of the experiment, both groups could play almost equally as well. You see, imagination has power. But why don't we use it? Perhaps because sometimes it doesn't always work for us. Maybe we didn't use it right. I, for example, imagine my competitors today going overtime. Yeah, this is not a Jedi power, right? Many years ago in high school, I was given a role in which I needed to deliver lines in a pageant in front of hundreds of my fellow high school students. I got up there and was delivering my first 3 lines when Jimmy Barker in the 3rd row yelled, "Your barn door is open." You see, sometimes there are things out of our control. Things don't go the way we want. And that's the nature of life. It's full of obstacles. I first learned this lesson when I was just a boy. I was born into a football family. If football was on TV, we were watching it, and we loved it. And football was in my future. The problem was, have you ever seen the movie Diary of a Wimpy Kid? That was me. When I tried out with 53 other boys in football, I remember after the week was over and looking up at Coach Mike as he read off who had made the team. He got almost to the end and hadn't read my name yet. Watson, Williams. And that's it, fellas. The rest of you, whose name wasn't on the list, please turn in your gear to Coach Franks. How did you feel? As luck happens, though, a neighbor moved in. His name was Jack. Jack had been an NCAA Division I football player, All-American. And he became a frequent visitor during those football games in our living room. And he had this advice to give to me. Jeff, you can have, by the time you're a senior, about whatever degree of success you want, if you're willing to work for it, and if you can imagine it. Working for it will give you muscle. Imagination will give you the plan. Step into your future, Jeff. Step into your tomorrows. And step into them I did. I ran sprints like an Olympian. Agility drills like a ballerina. And worked on my strength like Arnold. By the time I was a senior, my friends, my teammates had voted me most valuable player. Now, back to you. Raise your hand if you've ever given a speech. And keep your hand up if you've ever at least written an outline. How about practice the speech? Then you've used the power of imagination. Okay? So what did Jack give me? Jack gave me the understanding that I could step into my tomorrows and make them real. And you can do that too. And I've used that many times. Imagination combined with work can help us get where we want to go. So step into your tomorrows. Who do you want to be? What do you want to have? Like these speakers today, craft your tomorrows like they have their speeches. Today, all will have given their best, time and talents put to the test. The miracle here is that of creation. Speech is born of imagination. Now, step into your tomorrows. Madam Toastmaster.